Yard haunt update. Well, as I speak, it's starting to rain. So as you can see, a few things looking a little different around here. Not too crazy, but a little bit. I wanted to go ahead and try and get as much stuff as possible in before the storm and before dark, because once the darkness hits, I can't exactly see all the stakes. So unfortunately, these guys are gonna get wet. Is what it is. Update on the mailboxes. They put my neighbors here and mine over there in the middle. I don't know what the hell these guys are doing. But we put the spooky tree away. We put the two scarecrows away. We got Cerberus put away, which if he works next year, I will be shocked. Because I pretty much body slammed that son of a bitch into the box and told it right where to go. That thing was stupid. I don't know how the hell they got all that shit to fit in that box. The other thing we did was we took down the big grave robber, took down the white light also. Took down, well, actually there's no lights over there. I left the orange light lighting up over there in that corner. Just kind of give it some light back there. Over here we took down Straw Man, which I realized this whole time there's been like a wing nut on the back of his head. So basically the wing nut came loose, and that's why his head was always wonky. So, you know, after I beat the hell out of him the other night, I realized that. It's like, oh, well, after I put him away and his head came right off, and I was like, why'd that come off? And then I realized, oh, it's a wing nut. Oh, well. So we'll see. We'll see if he works next year or not. Then I just took his red light and shined it over here. And then over this side, I just took down the wolf and the reaper. Got those guys torn down and put away. Now if it does get super windy, which I might end up taking down that gravedigger and caretaker. Might take those guys down, put them in there in the garage. Honestly, I'd like to take everything and put it in there because this stuff's had a few days to dry out. And now that it's about to rain again, all this stuff's gonna get soaking wet. This guy will be fine, but like all this stuff gets soaked, like especially him, like that big cloak, and then his clothes get soaked. Just gets really wet, and it just takes a while to dry out. And then especially once they're sitting in the garage, you know, you don't get the nice breeze to dry them out. Like this nice breeze that's blowing right now, you don't get that to help dry out this clothing. Would you please shut your mouth? But yeah, other than that, guys, I plucked out a couple tombstones, put those up on the porch. Really haven't had this 12-foot skeleton on at all this year, not much. But we tore down Gravestone Ghoul as well. Got him put away. And what is going on here? Got Gravestone Ghoul put away. And oh, thanks, asshole. It's burnt out in the dust. That's all gonna blow right over here. Sweet. But yeah, that's the other part of this whole thing too, guys. This stuff is unbelievably dusty. Everything, I'm glad I have a big air compressor and a big blowgun. So everything I'm taking in, I have to blow just, dude, so much, like 1/8 of an inch of dust off of this stuff. You know, 1/16 of an inch maybe. Just a ton of dust. It's a lot. everything's coated. Even when I was like thumbing through the grass, just doing this, like you could see dust just coming up. It's like, oh my God. And that's because of all this going on out here. And then when they're done, they street sweep it, and it just throws all that dust in the air. And so like literally everything is covered in dust. Like this whole fence is covered, our porch is all covered in a fine layer. Everything is covered in a layer of dust. Usually it does because of harvest, you know, the tractors coming up and down the road and the corn and all that stuff. Like that gives you some, but this is like next level, like beyond next level. This is bad. Never had that. Obviously this has never happened before, but yeah, real bad. Sucks. So yeah, other than that, I just repositioned some lights. I might move that so it shines back there on those. I might move that solar light, instead of shining directly on that, I might move it in front of this obelisk so it shines on those three better. I got rid of some ferns. I kind of put some ferns out. I'm just trying to beat this storm and get this stuff put away before the weekend, because originally I left all this stuff out here. I was gonna tear it down Monday because I had Monday off work. So I was gonna start that process after I got back from the doctors, but I didn't, because my wife's like, oh, we're gonna have a Halloween party and the kids are all coming over, we're gonna watch scary movies and this, that, and the other thing. And I was like, okay. Well, then they decided they're not gonna do that now, and now they're doing they're having a party, but it's not gonna be here. But the whole thing of this party was because, you know, we're the Halloween house, so, you know, we have all the cool Halloween decorations and all that good stuff. So it was kind of like, yeah, let's do the party at your place. Obviously I wouldn't be here, it's Halloween and I'm at the haunt, so it's what it is. But yeah, so they decided against it, and I looked at my wife today and I said, you're not doing that party here? She's like, nope. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start tearing this stuff down then. She's like, what? And I was like, yeah. I was like, you just told me there's a storm coming. I said, there's more storms coming Friday and Saturday. It's like, this whole storm's supposed to be like all weekend. I was like, the more stuff I can get down today, the better. So I still, by the end of the night, I gotta get down that buzzard. I gotta get him down. And then, because his head's like paper mache, so this rain will ruin him. But I still might take down Caretaker and this guy. Still might take these guys down and just stick them in the garage. And then when I get to their boxes, we'll deal with it when I get to that point. The rest of this stuff, I don't really care if it gets wet. I can just stick it up on the porch. Like all these tombstones, I can just stick them up on the porch, and, you know, they can sit out here and dry, and then we can take them in and throw them up in the attic. Most of this is just the big stuff. Once I get all the animatronics out of here, go from there. But I think, like, Miserable Marie, before I put her away, I think I'm gonna like take some good pictures of her, you know, point out that she's a static, everything's welded together, she doesn't work anymore, and then I can just take her and list her on Marketplace and get rid of her, because I'm over it. And so much of this stuff I've already, like, I have a very short temper with all this crap right now, and I'm over it, and I'm breaking everything in the process because I'm so over this. I'm irritated as all hell. I'm frustrated, and this year just sucked. Like, this whole entire year was terrible. From the minute I started setting up, I knew, you know, something was gonna happen. And yeah, so these guys completely ruined my Halloween this year, and is what it is. You can't change it now. So next year, hopefully, be bigger and better, and we'll have less of this junk out here. We'll still use the store-bought tombstones, but I want to use way less of the other stuff. Oh, but I did have a fatality. When I took down the spooky tree, I thought I could lift it myself. Well, I could, but it got like the wind blew a little bit and it just got top heavy, and the one arm smashed down to the ground and busted all the little plastic pieces off of the arm. So the arm can't go back on, but I'm pretty sure I can buy like replacement joints and it'll be good as new. So I'll have to get replacement joints for that thing and get that put on. So oh well, what are you gonna do? So we're gonna go ahead and get some of this stuff put away. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys have a warmer, drier, not clustered, happy Halloween. We'll still come out here. We'll do an update video tomorrow. I'll update the entire process of tearing down. We'll do all those videos, and then we'll wrap up for the year. So appreciate you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Happy haunting.